Also at 6, an officer-involved shooting in Troy leaves one man dead and a police sergeant hurt. Police were called to the corner of Franklin and Monroe Streets at about 2 o'clock this morning on reports of a shooting. They found one victim there, and when officers located a suspect about half a block away, that is when a gun battle broke out.
And we just kind of like ducked and hit the ground because we didn't know which way they were shooting at.
Investigators tell us the suspected gunman is dead. Troy police officer Sergeant Kunkelman was shot in the leg and was taken here to Miami Valley Hospital but has since been released. 2 other Troy officers and a Miami County deputy involved in that shooting were not hurt. As for the victim of the original shooting, 24-year-old Samuel Butler of Troy, he was taken to Upper Valley Medical Center. Witnesses say they heard dozens of gunshots.
It's a lot of chaos. Cops scrambling around trying to get things cornered off and, trying to get people back.
Now, police have identified the suspect in this as 30-year-old Franklin Jones III of Troy. The 3 officers and Miami County deputy are now on paid administrative leave tonight while the State Bureau of Criminal Investigations looks into exactly what happened here. Robert Lowry filed this story earlier explaining exactly where things stand as of tonight.
My reaction at first was shock, obviously.
A community still shaken from a police shootout early Sunday morning. Their thoughts now turn to those sworn to protect and serve after an officer is shot.
We see them at the post office, at the bakery, at the restaurants. We see them at the Y when I work out. These are part of our community. They're not just the police. They're part of our community.
Daylight offers a new perspective to what happened during the night. People living in the area near the shootout walk out to see the damage to their homes and their property. Officers are still gathering a clear picture of everything that happened in a shootout that injured one of their own and killed the suspected gunman.
When the officers arrived on scene, the suspect had fled the area. We were able to get some information from some of the neighbors that he may be hiding in some of the backyards.
Neighbors in the area tell us they hid in their homes after hearing several shots. Franklin and Monroe Streets are quieter, now filled with investigators putting together the pieces.
There's a lot of evidence to collect, pictures to take, and doing their due diligence on collecting everything correctly. So
it was a troubling morning for those living in the area. Hours later, this community extends gratitude for the work meant to keep them safe.
I would just want to say thank you from the citizens of Troy, Ohio. Thank you for serving us. Thank you for your service. We're praying for you, and we're praying for a quick recovery and hope to see you back on the streets.
And of course, this is not the first deadly officer-involved shooting in Troy this year. Back in August, 52-year-old Al Pickett was killed at the Staunton Commons Apartments when police say he refused to drop his weapon. His wife was also hurt. Police say they had a long history with Pickett prior to that.